And welcome back, everybody, to Farming Simulator 25 and our series here on Riverbend Springs with me, PCSimGuy. So here we are, Riverbend Springs. Now it may be jittery here at first because there was an update, which means that it will make everything kind of jittery as the shaders load back in, but it should smooth out here in a minute. So, we had some liming going on. We had that taken care of. There's a bale left over from that. So, let's see what we need to do here. Alright, so 2, 3, 4, and 5 need lime. You know, honestly, we'd already done this one on the last episode, but now it's saying it needs to be limed again, so I don't know what that deal is. I don't know if it has something to do with it wants it to be plowed or cultivated. Maybe that's what it is it wants it to be cultivated first, or plowed. So we'll go do this next one, and we will put somebody on cultivating it here later. So, let's get the lime spread on the field here. Oh, we got that John Deere parked over there. We need to fix that. Alright, so I've installed some mods. The mods are churning in the mod hub right now. They're churning them out really fast. Highly recommend you go check them out. Again, for those of you who are new, the mod hub you can enter from the game itself, whether you're on console or PC. And go to downloadable content on the main menu, or if you're on PC, you can go to farming-simulator.com, click on mods, and that'll be the mod hub there. And you can just download the zip files and put them into your mods folder yourself. So, we're going to end up needing some more lime at some point here. Let's try to pick up some of these areas we missed here. There we go. So Power Tools is out. There's a Power Tools developer. Unless you're a game developer, you don't want that. You want the Power Tools mod. This will give you the room to add money to the game and change a bunch of options. There's also a screenshot mod that's out there. So you press the button, it'll take off the HUD and everything so that you can take nice screenshots. But there are also tractors and stuff, equipment from previous Farming Simulator games that are out. So there's a lot of options. And there's a lot more coming. There's a lot on the list to be done as well. So Alright, we've got that bad boy limed. Looks like we're going to need to do some cultivating before we can continue liming. And looks like our mulcher is done, so let's get over here to the mulcher. Take him back. I'm going to see if this needs mulching over here. If it doesn't need mulching, then we'll park the mulcher. I think it does, though. I think it does need some mulching. Yes, it does. So we'll let him get to mulching. Go use this. Go get the. Gonna use this and go get the cultivator and get cultivating these fields. We can go ahead and even do this one right here. Bring that. Oh no, cultivator's on the other side. Okay. Excuse me. So, in other game news, Microsoft Flight Simulator, the limited edition that I ordered has come in. I'll put a link to the unboxing video here on the screen right now. It's pretty sweet. There are only 400 of them made, if I'm not wrong about that. And it's got a lot of cool stuff with it. So be watching for Farming Simulator coming to PCSimGuy here within the next week or so. No, not quite where I wanted it. Alright. And let's set up GPS here, working with 4 meters is right. We want... Okay, 4. Start with up downs, skip lines. Okay. So. Why can't I see the lines? Steering assist, that's what we want. Work direction, automatic. Number of headlands, auto. Okay. There we go. So, we want to start on the up downs and finish off. And so we'll start up here in the corner. There we go. And let's get cultivating. Look at that. Nice, nice graphics. I like the new cultivated look. Looks very nice. There we go. And let's turn into this one. Get going. So it's only a 4-meter cultivator, but these fields are not that big. So this should help us out nicely. Get these done pretty quickly. We'll finish this one, then move on to the field that we limed. I'm really enjoying the steering assist. I think that's it's a great beginning to the system. If Giants doesn't continue to work on it, like be able to have multiple harvesters or multiple pieces of equipment going on the same field, if they're not able to do that, then maybe the guys from Courseplay, Auto Drive can figure it out and take us to that next level again that they always do. Alright, we'll do a big turn up here. There we go. So, definitely, as you can see, it's not keeping the grooves the way that we're going. There's not multi-terrain angle, which is something that a lot of modded maps will do, especially for PC players, as it just doesn't look real when you're going up and down one way, but then you're where you're burrowing isn't. So I figured this was a nice tractor to use with the dualies on the back for this. They did release an update for the game. Don't know exactly when they pushed it out. I got it Friday after Thanksgiving, so it could have been out a couple days before. Speaking of, I'd like to apologize to everybody for a lack of content here over the past couple of weeks. I have just been so busy with work, and I have family in from out of town for the holidays that I won't get to see at Christmas time or anything, so I want to make sure I could spend time with them. But we've just been slam busy at work with moving buildings, and my job requires me, basically to be in charge of that, so apologize that I haven't gotten any content out, but I do promise that I will be getting content out here, back out again on a regular basis over the next week or so. I just was working 12+ hour days while we were moving, and recording and editing and stuff takes a lot of time. And unfortunately, they're the ones who pay my bills, so for right now, I kind of have to put that first in my life. Oh. But now we've got the new farming simulator, the new flight simulator. We'll continue doing police simulator and every now and then tower simulator videos. I do want to get some how-to videos out for FS25 and for Flight Simulator 24 to help those of you who are new to the community. It's something I wanted to do right away, and the way we had the move planned, we were supposed to be done ideally with the move by the time both Farming Simulator and Flight Simulator came out. But of course, like with other construction projects, things don't go according to plan all the time, so we had to make some adjustments, but we've made those adjustments. We've got moved, and I should be getting back to normal here very soon. Alright, Let's see if we can get back up on this line here. Alright. Turn around. Grab this one down. I am just using the controller again today. I did have success setting up the Hori farming control system and was able to use it. I did have to go in and add, set the different keybinds to kind of where I wanted to, but I think I got pretty good at that. So I think we're pretty good there. Let's grab this guy right here. No. Alright, we're at the headlands here. We've got our mulcher going down on our last field that we need to mulch. And once we get all of our field prep done, we will be ready to get doing some contracts and bring in some more money to the farm. While we wait on planting season. I do like the new graphic of the cultivator tilling there. It looks really good. There's still so many new things I haven't done in this game yet. Again, just haven't had the time, but good news is, since I haven't had the time, we'll be able to explore them together for the first time. So by us, you may be asking, why was I doing the up and downs, didn't start on the outside, on the headlands, and then go? Well, we're cultivating, which minimizes compaction, right? So if we cultivate in the middle and then drove all over the outside of the field, as we're trying, if we cultivated on the headlands first, and then we're driving all over the field when doing the up and downs, we'd have some pretty bad compaction. So luckily this keeps us from compacting that ground that we've already tilled over. So when we run the planter, it's got a really good shot of getting the seed right where we want it. But when you have compaction from tire tracks there, that's going to prevent you from getting the seed where you need it to be. And that's why we went ahead, well, really, ideally I would have done the lime first and then this, but I feel like we did that and it didn't work. This may be a glitch that's in the game right now or something I don't know about. So we're going to have to put up with compaction. We may check later and See if that gets fixed in a future update. There's also a mod out that adds the lime to auger wagons, manure spreaders, and all the different fertilizer spreaders, which is a pretty good mod because in the base game there's only one mod that spreads lime, and it's a very expensive one, which is what we've got that Burdal over there. So here we are getting the outline of the headland done, and we'll move on to the next field. Really, at some point, we may even combine these fields together into one large field instead of 3 smaller fields. But when we finish this, we'll look at the crop calendar and make a decision on if we're doing any planting at all this fall, or there we go. Yeah, so we may just wait till spring to do all of our planting, but there are some crops that could be planted here in the fall that may be worthwhile for us. When I looked at it before, I don't think it's possible to do 2 crops in 1 year on a field. Just with the timing of it, it looks like it'd be pretty tight. Oh, let me there we go. We go. Last here. As you can see, there's not a bunch of ruts up and down, and that's what we were trying to avoid by doing it this way. Alright. Real quick, we're going to park this here. And let's look at the old crop calendar. So here we are in September or August right now. We could plant canola, but won't harvest it until next July. Next month we could plant wheat and harvest that in July. We could plant barley early in September and be able to harvest that in June. And then everything else, most everything else besides poplar. We can't plant spinach right now. We could plant grass and harvest it throughout the year. And of course oilseed radish. But really may do 1 grass field just to be making some silage hopefully with that, and some hay. So we'll do a grass field, but besides that, I think we're just going to wait till September and do some wheat and barley. Let's check on our mulcher here. Yeah, he's coming along. He's got all of his headlands done, moving on to the up and downs. Well, he's well moved on to the up and downs. And he's doing good. He's doing good. So, alright, I'm going to cultivate this middle field here and do a little time lapse for you guys. So, hope you enjoy. getting the very last of what we needed. Oops. Of course, I'd leave a little itty bitty bit. There we go. Alright, so we've got the rest of the field cultivated. And we're ready to lime the first field that we cultivated. So let's get over here. And actually, let's look. See, number 4 says, hey, I've been limed. So, let's get in the Challenger and get to liming over here. We are definitely going to have to get some more lime at some point. This is not going to be enough to get all the fields done with, which I think we bought 10,000 liters, 12,000 liters maybe at the most. Come on, guys. There we go. There we go, and do this one here. A little help can go a long way. So we just got an achievement, I guess, for liming. Ugh. I hate when you're just off by a little bit. Look at those. I'm going to have to go back and get those. It's so hard to tell, but if we would have used GPS, we would have saved, and that's what we need to do from now on, is even though the fields aren't that big, we need to use GPS because we'll save ourselves a lot of lime by not overlapping or missing spots. So we'll just go down this way and take care of this. Another thing I miss about precision farming, where it would turn off if you've already limed that area, which is really nice. Make sure you're putting the right amount of lime on there. This way we're just spreading lime all willy-nilly, so it's not as scientific as I would like it to be. Got that guy. We'll get this edge, and then we'll get this last piece right here. Messed up on the edge right there. We got this big piece, and we are down to 5% of lime. Back her up this way. And she's done. She's limed, ready to go for planting. And I think that's the one we actually can go ahead and get some grass planted. I think we need to do that now. I think we'll use this for planting. Alright, so let's I'm going to go in here, pick up the planter, and take it down to the shop, get her loaded up, some grass, and hopefully some fertilizer. Alright, we've got her. No fertilizer can be held in this one. This one's going to be, oh, there are seeds. Hey, we got a bag of seeds right here. See if we can't take advantage of that. Refill them seeds. Oh yeah, we'll have some extra. No, we won't have extra, but we'll have enough to do this field and grass here. So let's get over here. First off, let's change to grass. Okay. Steering assist. Okay. Work direction automatic. Line all set. Show lines. Okay. So we're going to start down this way. And then we'll get going. There we go. Seeder is going, and we are planting some grass. This will be good for us so that we can cut grass to make silage and hay as much as possible for the rest of the fall, and then into the spring. We could just leave this as grass all the time. So we'll turn that way. So we're also going to be skipping rows as I did with the cultivator, and this way we don't have to do 3-point turns every time. This should make it a lot faster to get our planting done without having to do 3 points turn forward, reverse, back, forward again. That's the old school way, and we gotta be efficient with our time. So it's coming up on it's just past 11 o'clock here, and we'll break for lunch at noon. And I think we're going to be fine on the seed that we've got. We're still at, we've only been through 15 liters so far. So, should have more than enough to get this field planted. Alright, we'll finish these up and downs, then work our way back through the up and downs, and then finish off with the end rows. Okay, I think we can not worry about that one yet. Tractor's got plenty of power for this planter. Love the Great Plains cedar. I said planter, but it's actually a cedar. Eventually, I'd love to have a 1775 John Deere planter for the farm. That's a mod that's available on the mod hub. Again, Giants have released a bunch of mods of their own mods that were available on previous games. Now, of course, the Giants mods don't have all the customization options that usually the modders mods do, but it's more equipment for the game. So there's been a good amount of John Deere stuff that have come out. I downloaded Carl Farms, come out with their case. Magnum is already out, so that's wonderful. Everybody's rocking and rolling FS25. So, curious to see, who was it that came out? The first mod map is out. It was Omatana, I think is her name. I know the name, but I can't remember if that's exactly it. But she was working on it back in FS22, so... So she just needed to get the editor for 25 and bring it up 25 standards, and she cranked it out really quick. So thank you for the first mod map. I think there was another map too after hers that was just a big open land, or that hers could be a big open land, kind of like No Man's Land, where there's no farms on it and stuff, but alright. So we're going to do kind of the up and downs like we did cultivating the other field. Is I'm just going to do all the up and downs all the way to each edge, and then we'll take off the ends. So it seemed to work for us pretty well last time. There we go. And we're up. There's a little barn over there, just by itself, just chilling. I know we haven't had much time to explore the map, but we had a lot to do and a little bit of time to do it in, so I was trying to make sure we get all of our field work done, so if we wanted to plant this fall we could. This is all we're going to do for the fall. The other, we're going to wait till the spring to plant. So that'll give us time to do some contracts, get some money in. I did download, there's a improved contracts mod that's available. Looks like it gives you more money for the contract. I think it also gives you, like, if it's a spraying contract, it'll give you herbicide. If it's a fertilizing contract, it'll give you fertilizer. I think that's one of the things I read about it. Super interested to see how it works. And oh yeah, we've only used 70 liters of seed so far, so we've got plenty of seeds left. Surely not for everything, for all the fields, but I'm just glad we don't have to go buy any more seed till the spring. Oh, jackknifed it a little bit there. And getting the bottom rows done, then we'll go up that last side strip there, plant, and finish the top rows, and we'll be done planting. There we go. Bottom of the field is done. And anywhere we put a tire, pretty much, I've made sure that we've been seeding, so shouldn't have to worry about any missed spots here. And I love the lime helps you with that. Alright. There he goes. Alright, so we have planted grass in our field number 5, and we have limed it. All we need to do is fertilize it. So we need to pick out how we want to do fertilizing. Now we could always use the lime spreader and do that. However, I think I'd let's look at our options here. So of course you have your Agrio sprayer and your Agrifac sprayer, but we are not spending money on that. You've got your Amazon, your Aeon, Delta Force. We're just going to go with the backpack sprayer and front take for now. This will allow us to do oh, I also did, if you look at the bottom of the screen here, you'll see there's herbicide, there's fertilizer, but there's a little blue one. That's liquid lime. There is a mod out for liquid lime, which is awesome. So we're going to go ahead and purchase this guy. And we're also going to purchase the extra front tank for it as well. And I'm going to drop off the front loader for now, as we don't need it right this second. There we go. It's going to stay there. Let's go pick up our sprayer, get some liquid fertilizer loaded up, and get back here, get sprayed, and that'll pretty much be it for the episode. It's great to be back into it. There were so many nights I wanted to play, but I was just so exhausted. I just wanted to get in here and check out all the new features and record stuff for everybody, and I just was so tied up, and it was frustrating for me. I want to see things like the barge that you can get on and get across the river. I think that's super cool. Look at the fog down there. Fog down there. That stuff's so neat. So we need to wait on this guy. There's our backpack sprayer. Oh, do we have a front? Yes, we do have a front hitch. Alright. I was starting to worry that I only put weight on the front hitches of everything since we're in America. But I didn't. So let's get our guy on the back there. I also have the no auto lift mod on, so when you connect to something, it keeps it down low until you tell it to raise up. There we go. And let's go ahead and get some liquid herbicide, fertilizer, liquid lime, and I have this refillable IBC tank as well, so that we can put our leftovers in it if we need to dump something out. So we'll get a, I didn't see how much we hold, so 1200 plus 1500. So one of those should fill us up nicely. No, well, 2. Let's buy this one. 2. Alright. Let's start filling her up. Front is full. Filling up the back. And we've got that Corteva sitting there. let's go get spraying. That's cool. You can see the liquid on the little, looks like a plastic straw there. You can actually see the level of the liquid kind of moving around, which is pretty neat. Shows us that we're full right now. I like that. That's cool. And that was definitely not a thing in the last one in 22. So definite improvement. You can see the water jiggling around and going up and down just a little bit as we're driving. So we do this, we'll have the grass field ready to go. I'm going to end up going down this way instead of turning on the farm, since it's right over here. Here we go. Unfold her out here. We do have width control on the sprayer too, which I love. It came out in 22. Maybe even some mods have it in 19, but I think it's a great way to make sure you conserve your resources. Here we go. As you can see, showing us where we're putting it down, nice and wet. Now we are leaving some grooves there, but we've already got the seed in, and that's the main point. So we're going to do the edges and then just do the middle one swipe, and we should be done. I actually like this sprayer setup because it's very easy to control. With the trailers on your turns, you've got to be paying attention for real. All right. There we go. Left button and right thumbstick click is how we shut down the width here. So let's see. Ooh, we need to be as wide as can for this one. There we go. Got those edges off, just using the middle sprayers here to get the rest of this. And I think there's just a little bit that we missed back there, so we're gonna go back and make sure. Yeah, just this little part right here. There we go. And we are done with the sprayer, so we'll fold her up. And this will give us a sprayer to be able to do spraying contracts as well without having to rent one. So that's another good investment for it. Alright, we'll park this here. I've got equipment everywhere. Next episode, we'll probably do some straightening up of the equipment, put some stuff away that we don't need right now, so we have plenty of room here in the yard. Thanks everybody for tuning in to this episode of Farming Simulator 25 at Riverbend Springs. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss another episode of this season, as well as Hunan Pantai, which I have already started recording, should be out very, very soon. And then Farming Simulator 2024. I've got it. It's loaded up, and I am ready to get down to business with it. So, thanks so much for tuning in. This is PCSimGuy, signing out.